And when she passed away in November 2008, I started dealing with stuff by not dealing with it. Out of sight, out of mind was kind of my philosophy. I didn't have transportation to get a job, to take my mom anywhere. A friend offered to buy a car for me. I didn't want him to do that. Well, he called Love Inc. without me knowing. They contacted me and said, we can offer you a car, but you need to take this financial freedom course. And I remember Jerry would sit with me and walk me through it and encourage me and help me. I was going through, I'm gonna cry right now. My life now is so different than what it was before. Love Inc. helped me face these things. They helped me face these fears and be courageous on a level that I'd never been before.
If you call Lincoln County, Montana your home, then we live in the most beautiful place on earth. Surrounded by jagged snow-covered peaks and giant fir trees, this place provides the perfect escape for avid outdoors people. It's been said to never judge a book by its cover, though. Beneath the majestic beauty of our hidden mountain oasis lies a reality of poverty and hopelessness. Not the stereotypical poverty we see when we travel to the big city, but rather the working poor, the largest growing segment of population in America today. The working poor are people just like us. There are 3 types of poverty: relational, situational, and generational. Here in South Lincoln County, we deal primarily with generational poverty. Webster's Dictionary defines generational poverty as having experienced poverty within a family for at least 2 generations. In our area, the place you call home, more than 1 in 5 are born poor. They start with less nutrition, which leads to less physical development and oftentimes less brain development too. Children that are born into generational poverty are 3 times more likely to drop out of school. More than 18% of our county is poor. The national percentage, 13%. The average household income is a mere $38,000, well below that national average of $62,000. But there's hope. Hope found because of God through a nationwide proven nonprofit ministry called Love Inc. That's love in the name of Christ. That's us. Our nonprofit exists to help those in need. We start by meeting a situational need, developing a relationship from trust, and then launching a family towards a life path that will help lift them from the depths of poverty. The Bible puts it best in James 1:27, when God implores us to look after orphans and widows in their distress. Love Inc. of South Lincoln County does this through what is known as redemptive compassion. Redemptive compassion differs from the other type of compassion, charity compassion, in that when practiced correctly, people make real changes in their lives because of being taught how to be different. In redemptive compassion, the hand up is offered rather than the hand out. Charity compassion, while great in the moment, only serves as a temporary relief without providing real sustainability. Think of charity compassion as a Band-Aid on a wound that requires redemptive compassion. With redemptive compassion, a person is literally given the opportunity and blessing of redemption, another chance made new, forgetting about the old stuff because that person is transformed. The redemptive compassion principles are foundational within every Love Inc.'s ministry. Those values are: see everyone's value, invest relationally in others, help everyone achieve their God-given potential, require mutual contribution and participation, respond with discernment and wisdom, and serve in ways that transform. One of the questions you may be asking yourself right now could be, how does this ministry differ from what the local churches are supposed to be doing? That's a great question. The best way to answer that is by showing you 2 pictures. One picture is what it looks like when local churches try to tackle the many needs of a community without Love Inc. The other picture gives us a glimpse of what life will be like in our communities once we are officially on the ground as a functioning organization. So how does this work? Let's pretend that the Smith family needs diapers. Love Inc.'s model of redemptive compassion doesn't just give the Smith family diapers. When the Smith family calls our offices with their request, we start building a relationship with them right away. Part of building that relationship involves a verification process conducted by our staff to determine the family's need as legitimate. This helps prevent our partnering churches from enabling those that simply seek charity. This process also ensures that we get to the root cause of the problem, which moving forward for the Smith family will help prevent a need from shortage of diapers in the future. Our redemptive compassion strategy connects people to churches, allowing the churches to be the hands and feet of Jesus, and keeps our partnering churches from experiencing burnout. Loving personifies that great commission found in the Gospel of Matthew chapter 28. Go, therefore, and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. In the end, Love Inc. exists to help pull people up from their past, give them new life, and equips our people, our neighbors, our friends, our family to choose a better life found and made available through Jesus Christ. How are you willing to help? Our needs are many, yet essential to the success of this ever-growing and all-important ministry. We need to raise finances to fund this cause. We need to hire people. We need your prayer. Where do you fit in? Please join me in helping to make this nonprofit organization one that moves the meter in our community. Declare in a triumphant voice, as the prophet Isaiah once did, "Here I am, Lord, send me."